In this clip, they're reading a story about about a husband who caught his wife cheating on him as he was coming home to surprise her for her anniversary.
No! I refuse. No!
Take her out on the town, spend some money on her, take her out to eat. She was in the house with another man on the anniversary.
See, something is wrong with you.
Wait until you see what he does next, because this will shock you.
Roll clip.
I recorded my wife cheating on me, and I can't stop watching it. Topsy-turvy.
Yeah. Now I'm locked. Now I'm locked.
A couple weeks ago, I decided to surprise my wife with a kid-free night out. My parents live about an hour and a half away from us, and I arranged for the kids to stay with them for the weekend. Usually, when I go to my parents, I'm gone until later in the evening. We spend all day there and leave around dinner time. This time, I was dropping off the kids and immediately going back home so I could surprise my wife and we can go out as soon as possible. I had made reservations at a nice restaurant and was hoping to go to a few places for some drinks first. I left at 8:30 and was back in our house planning before 12:30. As I pulled up onto the street, I saw a truck parked in front of the house. I didn't recognize it. I assumed it was someone seeing the neighbor though, because it's not unusual for someone to park in front of our house. I parked a few houses away, thinking I would sneak into the house and surprise my wife, instead of pulling into the driveway and going in through the garage. I went in through the basement door. I was as quiet as I could possibly be, but as soon as I walked in, I heard them making sounds on the floor above.
Oh my God. My heart would be on the floor.
When I first heard it, I thought she was just by herself, maybe having some personal time. I didn't want to interrupt her privacy or embarrass her, so I was just going to go back.
I would have busted in that room. Even if I thought she was in there by herself, I'd be like, no, we don't do stuff around here by ourselves. We don't do that. You got to share. This is community property right now between the two of y'all. This is for everybody. Really? This is the fountain in the playground. Everybody get to have a chance. It ain't no, this is mine. You can't have your own water fountain. This is for everybody. This ain't back in the day. This ain't no blacks only, whites only. Ain't none of that. This is for everybody because it's only two people in the community. That's why it's community property.
You got that right.
Yep.
To go back in the car and just go in the garage so she would know I was home. Then I heard a man's voice. I immediately felt sick. My heart felt like it was going to explode out of my chest. It's hard to describe how I felt in the moment. I decided to go upstairs. I had no desire to confront them. I just wanted to see what was going on. I moved slowly and quietly and went up the stairs.
My heart's really beating. I'm not even joking. My heart is literally beating out my chest as you speak.
It's nuts.
I'm really locked in.
I moved slowly and quietly and went up the stairs. The door was halfway open. The kitchen was empty, but I could tell they were in the living room. It was obvious what was going on at this point by the sounds. There was nowhere for me to look in the living room without me being seen. I pulled out my phone and opened the camera app. I put my phone just around the corner. I could see my wife with a man I didn't recognize. I won't go into detail on what they were doing, but I think you can figure it out. I started recording it. I was thinking that I need to record it. I need a record of it for whatever I decide to do with it in the future. I just stood there in the kitchen, watching this all unfold on my phone screen. I felt like I could just scream at any moment.
What the hell?
I'm trying to figure out how he was able to just be there and be quiet and watch something like this happening.
I don't want to victim blame. I don't. But I am going to say there's not a masculine man that I know that would walk into his house with somebody else smashing his wife.
You gotta be kidding me.
And he be quiet and just sit there and tape it and not say nothing.
Well, maybe he didn't tape the whole thing. Maybe he taped a few seconds so he could have proof for the judge. And then maybe he wilded out.
But for some reason, I just froze completely. This went on for several minutes.
Oh my God.
She finally jumped off him and made a comment about going to the bedroom, and they went upstairs. She even made a comment about how much time they had left. I walked into the living room and found the guy's pants. I took his wallet out and took pictures of his driver's license. I know his name and his address. I've never met him. I have no idea how he knows my wife either. I left the house the same way I entered. I went back to my car and cried like the pathetic man I am. I decided to watch the video to make sure I recorded it. I watched it all. I sat in my car for at least half an hour. I couldn't drive to my parents and get my kids, as I would have to explain why. I decided that I would pull in the driveway, open the garage, and just pretend like I was there to surprise her. I took my time getting into the house. I made a lot of noise. When I saw her, she was very flustered, asking me why I was home, etc. She was in a robe, and she said she was just getting ready for a bath. I told her about my plans, and she seemed excited. She poured us both a glass of wine, and she said we should pregame before getting ready. I don't think I talked very much. She took me into the living room. I'm not proud of what I let happen. I'm gonna read this bit slowly.
Stop.
She took me into the living room. I'm not proud of what I let happen. I could faintly see the guy sneaking downstairs, going into the basement, but I didn't say anything or do anything.
Oh.
I just let my wife continue doing what she was doing to me.
Oh. Wow!
Yeah, I don't even understand how he. What?
What?
You saw my dude sneaking out too? I don't know. He built different.
You could say that.
Bruh. I don't see a woman being able to let something like that happen.
Hell to the no.
Plus, we was by the kitchen. We would have had a knife, a frying pan, or something.
All right, look, I would respect this course of actions if it was because you were a methodical, calculating individual.
Maybe he is.
And no, but he was sitting there talking about how he was pathetic and heartbroken and all this other stuff. It seems like he just shrunk, like he just collapsed, it seems. But his reaction seemed to me to be exceedingly submissive. Testosterone don't move like that, y'all. Nope. I'm sorry. If you were calculating and methodical, because that would mean I'm in control of my emotions and I'm gonna make sure I move in a certain way because she up out of here. And I wanna make sure I have all the proof I need. I wanna make sure that I'm able to go talk to the lawyers and I don't want her to know nothing. I want her to just be shocked and I wanna just drop it on her.
Bet you didn't expect that, Miss Smarty Pants, huh?
I wanna destroy her.
Damn.
Or like I don't put myself in a situation where I could lose, access to the kids.
That sounds reasonable.
Or I don't want to put myself in a situation where I end up, in a violent situation.
It's a very good point.
But, I'm gonna collect my evidence because I think like the license and the all of that was smart. But why is my thing? If you did it for the methodical, whatever reasons, and you suppress your emotions and everything.
I get it.
I'm gonna give you props for that.
Well, he did say he was collecting it for what he was going to do later.
Yeah, because he didn't know
what he was going to do.
But just in case.
Yeah.
But right now, he said, I sat in the car like the pathetic man that I am.
Ouch.
Why would you think you're pathetic in the midst of what you're going through?
Because he didn't immediately do something.
Maybe he was scared to approach because he is already in an emasculated position in his own home. Possibly.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wow! He was getting top from his missus, and then he saw next man walk out of his
Didn't even
yard,
say nothing.
and he just sat there and
Just took it.
Yo, the sloppy seconds is wild.
That's disgusting.
We're assuming it was top. I don't know what she did. Did she sit on it though?
Oh.
After the other dude had been in there? Stop! Did she give you top after she gave the other guy top though?
no.
There was no situation in which that was okay. That you even allowed her to do that.
Ew. No.
Just took it.
Oh my God!
Since that day,
This is really real.
yeah, since that day, I've watched this video of her repeatedly. I can't bring myself to make any decisions on what I should do next. She seems to know something is wrong with me because she's asked me a few times if I'm okay. I feel worthless, and every time I hit a low point, I watch the video again.
Oh my God.
I feel like I've watched it at least 10 times a day since I've caught them. What should I do?
Trauma.
Question. Do you reckon he's with it?
Oh, Christ.
It's dark.
It's dark, but I
10 times a day, you man.
yeah, I think he's probably. I think he has, but in like a crying state.
Yeah, like a
type of-
shameful.
Like a shameful. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think he has.
Bruh. Don't nobody deserve that. That's
foul, dog.
wow.
Every study that I've seen that's credible, that talks about cheating, whether it says that 70% of married people cheat,
You can't be serious.
or 25% of married people cheat, or 50% of married people cheat. The one thing that is consistent with all of them is that the percentage of men and women who cheat, regardless of whatever it is always very close. So if the study says it's close to 70, it'll be like 72% of women and 74% of men.
That is ridiculous.
It'll be like 25% of women and 27% of men. It's always very close if it's a credible study. So one thing I can say for sure is that both men and women cheat, and usually at similar rates. Now that the women are fully integrated into the workforce, you're seeing a lot more of that type of stuff. So if you can be methodical, if you can be very exacting, if you can plan, it would be best for you to collect evidence so that you could take it to your lawyer and be at a positive thing. But if y'all like me, I'm turning this upside down. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. There is not a chance that I'm gonna come back in the house. Bruh.
Have you lost your mind?
The only thing that I would pray is that I walk in the house and I don't got my blicky with me. That's it. Here's one of them days that stayed in the safe.
It's crazy talk.
I mean, it still ain't gonna be safe, but pray that that's in the safe.
That makes sense.
I mean, from where I'm from, you had multiple ways of defending yourself stashed in several spots all over your house and your car.
Yeah, that's true.
Bruh.
And I have not lost those habits. I'll be riding around in my car. People probably think that I'm in the Walking Dead TV show or something, bro. I don't play. I'm sorry. I came from not the greatest neighborhoods.
Yes, that's true.
I'm sorry. I'm dominating the video again. Do you have anything you want to add to this ridiculous new looking at?
It ain't really much to say other than like she is so foul. On so many levels.
In their bedroom.
Like I said, nobody deserves that, Joe.
You're a piece of trash, you know that.
Listen, if it's that bad, if you just done and you don't want to be there, or you just not being satisfied or something like that, like it's bad enough that you're doing it, but you're gonna do it in your house.
In your bedroom.
And then in your bedroom.
The disrespect.
That's wild, bro.
I ain't even got to tell y'all to comment because I already know the comment section. I already can see what it's gonna look like. But y'all go ahead and do that.
Look, for all you guys that be like, this is why I ain't trying to get married, man. Yo, you get to decide how much you leave yourself open to this type of stuff. Yes, you can be fooled.
That is also true, yes.
But if you know the person, if you know their family, before you even date them, that'll help you
And
be
better
able to see
odds.
how they move.
Yeah.
If you date them for a long enough period of time so you get to know them and you're not just trying to clap cheeks, that'll help. I mean, if you just trying to clap cheeks, then this ain't even a conversation for you because you ain't trying to get married. But I'm just saying, for those of you who do want to get married, though we are pro-marriage advocates, we are not trying to tell y'all to be blind.
Don't be stupid. I've already told you.
We're not trying to tell y'all to be stupid on either side. Things can happen.
Yeah.
Watch your back.
And
Pay attention to them red flags.
yo, for me, even if they say that they got like a celebrity crush that they would have let hit if they had a hall pass, if they talk about hall passes, for me personally, that's a red flag. But if you not me, it should at least be orange. At least need to be an orange flag, bro. Seriously. If they think that it's cool for them to be with them, even though I'm married, I was still with them.
Hell to the no.
Like, a lot of people don't think about what they're really saying. You got to at least look at them like,
Well, that's sus.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
this is the J&O Show.
And we're here with Team Water, partnering with them, letting you guys know how important it is for everyone to have clean water.
She thinks water cures everything.
I do, it really does.
Like, everything.
As you can see, we have water behind us too, but we definitely support the efforts of Mr. Beast and Team Water to be able to get clean water to as many people as possible.
Cheers.
Quick health nugget. So your skin is the biggest organ, so you want to make sure that you take care of it. Remember, anything that you put on your skin ends up inside of your body. So for those of us who like, lots of fragrances, like this one over here, I do too. Lotions, all those type of things, just keep that in mind. Look at the ingredients of those things, whether it's your lotions, your perfumes, different things of that nature. Maybe spray it on your clothes as opposed to putting it on your skin, because all that stuff, or if you wouldn't eat it, you may not want to put it on your skin because it's going to eventually end up inside.
So, because I'm a fragrance lover,
yes,
be very careful spraying stuff on your clothes. If you do spray it on your clothes, spray it from a distance. Don't let it get too close. You don't want no stains, because them stains ain't coming out.
If you guys made it this far, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and give us a thumbs up so that way you could start over.
You actually was right there.
Okay.
Good.
If you guys made it this far, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and give us a thumbs up, okay? That helps with the algorithm. It tells YouTube that you appreciate what we're putting down.
What we're putting down.
Hey everybody, down in the description, there are 2 links.
One is to a GoFundMe, and the other one is to a video that explains what the GoFundMe is for. Long story short, we have a medical situation with our daughter that we have to pay for everything out of pocket, and we could really use you guys' help.
Yes.
If you have the time, we'd love for you to go check it out. If you have the money, the funds, we'd love for you guys to help. If not, maybe we could send a link to somebody else who can help. We thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Press the off button.